What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to a brand new episode of Maximus the Fourth. What I have in my right hand to your guys' left is a picture traced of Mountain Dew Red. What I have here to your guys' right in my left hand is an actual bottle of Mountain Dew Code Red. The title of today's video is going to be, was Mountain Dew Red actually different than Mountain Dew Code Red? All I plan on doing today is comparing the ingredients of Mountain Dew Red to Mountain Dew Code Red, and we're going to find out just how different these two sodas are from each other. Before I get into the history lesson on this and the ingredients comparison, I have to give a really huge shout out to a man that goes by the name of Toby. He is an eBayer, and his eBay account is called Toby Tools Treasures. He is the only man in existence that is known to have a full sealed and unopened bottle of Mountain Dew Red, and it is worth $5,000 to $6,000. He's asking $5.5 thousand for it. I had this idea to do an ingredients comparison of Mountain Dew Red and Mountain Dew Code Red, and I asked Toby if he could very kindly share the ingredients with me of Mountain Dew Red, and he very kindly accepted my request and gave me the ingredients. So thank you, Toby, so much. With that said, sit back, relax, hit that full screen button, and enjoy the show. Here we go. Now, for those of you that have clicked on this video, you might be asking yourself, what the heck is Mountain Dew Red? Very rightfully so. Mountain Dew Red was the very first variant of the Mountain Dew line in the US. It was first released in 1988. It was then discontinued in that very same year. It was bottled by the Buffalo Rock Company, held in Birmingham, Alabama. Because Mountain Dew Red was only issued by the Buffalo Rock Company in Birmingham, Alabama, and it was around for not even a year, there's very little that is known about it. So because of that, Mountain Dew Red is incredibly rare and extremely valuable, and if you can find any full sealed and unopened container full of the contents, it's worth anywhere from $5,000 to $6,000. If you can find any container that is empty, doesn't matter if it's a can or a bottle, if it is in very decent shape, that is worth $2,000. So needless to say, a Mountain Dew Red is one of the most highly sought after, incredibly valuable and rare items to this very day. As far as soft drinks are concerned, the only other place where Mountain Dew Red really did make an appearance in was a teen novel that was written by Ned Vision, which was an American author. This fictional book was written on June 1st of 2004. It was about this high school student named Jeremy Hera, which was known to be a loser by his peers. Hera, Heera. I'm not sure if it's pronounced Hera or just Here. The story goes on that Jeremy Hera, deeply unsatisfied with his reputation, was known to be as a loser by his peers. As the story goes on, he runs into what's called a SQUIP, S-Q-U-I-P. That stands for Super Quantum Unit Intel Processor. And all that is it was basically a supercomputer in pill form, in which it traveled directly to his brain into ingestion. And it changed his ability to act and think radically. Once the pill was swallowed, the legend of the story was the only way to activate the superpowers was to drink Mountain Dew after swallowing the pill. But the only way to deactivate the superpowers was to drink Mountain Dew Red. And now that I've given you guys the history of Mountain Dew Red and the appearance that it made in that fictional teen novel, it is time to do a comparison of the ingredients. Here we go. So first, the ingredients in Mountain Dew Red reads carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup and or sugar, orange juice, citric acid, natural and artificial flavors, sodium benzoate, caffeine, gum arabic, erythrobic acid or EDTA, artificial color, brominated vegetable oil, glycero-ester of wood rosin, yellow number 5, and BHA, which stands for beta-hydroxy acid. Now, here are the official ingredients for Mountain Dew Code Red: carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, concentrated orange juice, citric acid, sodium polyphosphates, which is to protect the flavor, sodium benoate, natural flavor, caffeine, sodium citrate, gum arabic, calcium disodium, or EDTA, and then it had red number 40, yellow number 5, and blue number 1. Now that I've read both the ingredients to you of Mountain Dew Red and Mountain Dew Code Red, let's take a look at the ingredients that are the same. They both have carbonated water, they both have high fructose corn syrup, they both have caffeine, they both have citric acid, they both have sodium benzoate, they both have yellow number 5, they both have gum arabic, and that's pretty much it as far as Mountain Dew Code Red and Mountain Dew Red being the same. Now, let's take a look at the very distinct differences of Mountain Dew Red and Mountain Dew Code Red. So the first difference is that Mountain Dew Red, it was made with orange juice, whereas Mountain Dew Code Red was made with concentrated orange juice. So it probably has a little bit more of a potent flavor of orange juice than the original Mountain Dew Red. Then the second difference of these two is that Mountain Dew Red was made with natural and both artificial flavors, whereas Mountain Dew Code Red was only made with natural flavors. The next difference was that Mountain Dew Red was made with erythrobic acid, which was used to protect the flavor, and the base of that ingredient was vitamin C, whereas Mountain Dew Code Red they used sodium polyphosphate, which was used to protect the flavor, and the base ingredient of that flavor protector was salt. Also, something in Mountain Dew Red that Code Red did not have is that Mountain Dew Red had artificial color inside of the ingredients. It also had brominated vegetable oil, which is a food additive to keep citrus flavor from spreading from the liquid. And then it had glycero-ester of wood rosin, which Code Red did not. And that acts as a stabilizer and a thickening for the liquid. The next major difference between Mountain Dew Red and Code Red was that Mountain Dew Red, they only used yellow number 5 as far as the coloring dye goes, whereas Mountain Dew Code Red, they used 3 different dyes for the color, which was red number 40, yellow number 5, and blue number 1. Again, Mountain Dew Red only used yellow number 5. And then the last difference of Mountain Dew Red and Code Red was that Mountain Dew Red, they used BHA, which was used to preserve freshness. Now, for those of you that don't know what BHA stands for, it is beta-hydroxy acid. Now, Mountain Dew Code Red, to preserve the flavor, to preserve the freshness, they used sodium benoate. And all that is basically a sodium salt of benzoic acid. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the true difference of Mountain Dew Red and Mountain Dew Code Red. So at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is Mountain Dew Red actually different than Mountain Dew Code Red? Yes, accordingly to it on paper, they're a lot different. But all in all, nothing would compare to actually doing a taste test of Mountain Dew Red next to Mountain Dew Code Red. And I hope one day I can actually find a bottle for a reasonable price and not having to spend $5,000 or $6,000 on it. Alright guys, that's my history lesson for today. I thank you for watching. See you later.